Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into human psychology, relationships, and the subtle hidden signals people send every day. Today, we're exploring a topic that's equal parts fascinating, confusing, and surprisingly common. Signs a married woman likes you, but is hiding it. Have you ever walked away from an interaction feeling like something unspoken lingered in the air? Maybe it was a glance that held a little too long, a laugh that felt unusually genuine, or a conversation that went way past its female psychology explained natural end. Those moments leave you second guessing. Was it just friendliness or something more? Now, the power of subtle female psychology. Imagine the person giving off those signals is married. Suddenly, everything gets more layered, more intense, and infinitely more complicated. In this video, we'll break down the subtle, often unconscious signals a married woman might give when she's attracted, but desperately trying to keep it under wraps. We'll cover the psychology, the body language, the behaviors, and even the mixed messages that betray internal conflict. Before we dive in, let's be sign number 1, controlled eye contact, clear. This isn't about stirring drama, crossing boundaries, or disrespecting anyone's marriage. This is purely about awareness, understanding human emotions, decoding nonverbal cues, and seeing relationships with clarity. Knowledge like this can help you navigate life, prolonged eye contact, and quick lookaways with empathy and insight. If you're ready to uncover these hidden dynamics, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow, and drop a comment below. Have you ever noticed signals like this yourself? Let's get into it. First, why does this happen? Sign number 2, body orientation and distance. Why would a married woman who presumably made a lifelong commitment start developing feelings for someone else? Marriages aren't perfect fairy tales. They're messy, evolving human connections. Psychologically, one of the biggest drivers is unmet emotional needs. This doesn't always mean a dramatic, unhappy marriage. Often, it's the subtle, everyday moments. Maybe her partner is busy with work, distracted, or simply grooming gestures. She can't hide not giving her the validation, attention, or deep listening she craves. Humans are wired for connection. And sign number 3, emotional restraint. Signals. When that primary bond feels a bit neglected, even small gestures from someone else can ignite those overlooked emotional needs. It could be something as simple as remembering her favorite tea order, noticing and complimenting a new haircut, or following up on something she mentioned in passing. These little acts of attention stand out massively when they're missing at home. Attraction isn't always fireworks or physical chemistry. Sometimes it's emotional oxygen. That said, it's not just about emotional gaps. Boredom in routine, midlife reflection, stress, or sign number 4, mixed hot-cold behavior. The thrill of feeling desired again after years of being a wife or mom can leaning in an open body language posture also play a role. The key takeaway: these feelings can emerge without her consciously wanting to disrupt her life. That's why the signals are often so subtle, so carefully hidden. She's fighting these feelings too. Important disclaimer: friendliness is not flirtation. Many women are naturally warm, engaging, and kind to everyone. The difference lies in consistency, focus, and intensity directed specifically at you. Is her energy dialed up only around you? Does she act, sign number 5, over-awareness, around you the same way with others? Or is there a noticeable shift? We'll break down how to spot that distinction. If this is resonating so far, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't mirroring your movements unconsciously yet. We've got tons of content on reading people, attraction psychology, and maintaining healthy boundaries. Now let's get into the juicy part, the actual signs. They say actions speak louder than words. And when it comes to hidden attraction, body language is the loudest whisper you'll ever hear. These cues are often subconscious. She might, what these signs do not mean, not even realize she's doing them. But once you notice, they're impossible to unsee. Number 1, prolonged or repeated eye contact. If she holds your gaze longer than usual, those extra 2 or 3 electric seconds, or keeps glancing at you across the room, then quickly looks away when your eyes meet, that's classic. Eye contact is primal. It's how our ancestors signaled interest, playful teasing, and personal compliments without speaking. But when she's hiding it, she'll often break the stare with a shy smile, a hair flip, or pretending to check her phone. Watch for the double take or subtle pupil boundaries and emotional intelligence dilation. Biology betraying her. Next, subtle grooming and priming gestures. When you're nearby, does she smooth her hair, adjust her necklace, fix her collar, or lightly touch her neck or lips? These are automatic responses rooted in evolutionary psychology. She's instinctively presenting herself well because she cares what you think. It's not vanity, it's attraction signaling. Add a slight blush or nervous laugh, and the picture becomes even clearer. Final psychology. Insight posture speaks volumes. Is she angling her body toward you? Leaning in during group conversations, feet pointed your engineered proximity and accidental encounters way, arms uncrossed and open. Open posture screams engagement and comfort. Conversely, if others join and she suddenly crosses her arms or turns away, that contrast is telling. She's protecting her secret by shutting down publicly. Mirroring is another subtle cue. You sip your drink, she sips hers. You lean back, she does too. That's rapport building on autopilot, a sign her brain is syncing with yours. Proximity matters as well. Does she find ways to get physically closer without it being obvious, choosing the seat next to you or brushing past accidentally? These nonverbal cues are powerful. Words can lie, but the body rarely does. Nervous fidgeting around you. Only pay attention to clusters. If 3 or more of these behaviors happen together, it's rarely a coincidence. Now, let's shift to her communication style. When interest is hidden, conversations become a minefield of subtle reveals. She dives deeper than necessary. A casual, "How's your day?" turns into stories about dreams, frustrations, childhood memories, or vulnerabilities. She rarely shares. This isn't chit-chat, it's her testing connection. Seeing if you'll listen without judgment, memory for details is huge. She recalls offhand comments you made weeks ago, your favorite band, an allergy, a quirky habit, and brings them up casually. "Hey, that band you like is touring. Did you get tickets?" That's investment. Her mixed signals, hot and cold. Behavior brain is cataloging information because you're on her mind. Compliments go beyond polite. Instead of nice shirts, she might say, "I love the way you think," or "You always make people feel heard." These hit personality, effort, or essence. Intimate territory. Tone matters too. Voice softens. She pauses for your reaction. Teasing or playful banter may creep in. Laughing harder at your jokes, even the bad ones, is another clue. Effort is the clearest giveaway. She creates opportunities to be near you, showing up at events you attend, walking by your workspace, joining your projects, asking for help or advice she doesn't truly need. Sudden emotional sharing and deep conversations, shared interests appear too. You love photography. She asks for tips or posts similar pictures. You recommend a podcast. She listens and mentions it. She's building bridges without saying, "I like you." The contradictions are telling. In private, she's warm, engaged, maybe even vulnerable. In public, especially around her husband or mutual friends, she flips, distant, formal, avoids eye contact, gives short answers. This hot-cold switch screams guilt and fear of exposure. She might withdraw if someone interrupts, abruptly change topics, or overcompensate with extra politeness toward others. Avoidance of direct admission is key. If you hint, she deflects with humor. The razor-thin line, friendly versus flirty, changes the subject or denies it. Ambiguity becomes her shield. These mixed signals aren't games. They're Internal warfare, attraction versus loyalty, desire versus duty. So, what do you do if you notice these patterns? Prioritize integrity, respect boundaries first. Her marriage is real, with real people who could be hurt. Fantasizing is one thing, acting is another. Ask yourself, does pursuing this align with who I want to be? Reflect on your role. Are you feeding it with extra attention? Step back if needed. Reduce one-on-one time. Keep conversations surface level and set mental limits. If it escalates, communicate kindly. I enjoy talking, but final motivation, respect boundaries, and build self-control. Let's keep this professional and friendly. Clarity protects everyone. Focus on your values. Build connections that are open, honest, and dreamy. To wrap up, from lingering eyes and grooming to deep conversations, effort, and mixed signals, these behaviors reveal hidden attraction rooted in unmet needs and human complexity. But awareness is not permission. Respect, ethics, and self-control matter most. If this video helped you decode something in your life or just made you think differently about people, hit like. Drop a comment sharing your thoughts, no names or specifics. Share with a friend who needs this insight and subscribe for outro and call to action. More psychology breakdowns, relationship truths, and life hacks. Turn on the bell. We've got eye-opening videos coming soon. Thanks for watching. Stay aware, stay respectful, and I'll see you in the next one. It could be something as simple as remembering her favorite tea order, noticing and complimenting a new haircut, or following up on something she mentioned in passing. These little acts of attention stand out massively when they're missing at home. Attraction isn't always fireworks or physical chemistry. Sometimes it's emotional oxygen. That said, it's not just about emotional gaps. Boredom in routine, midlife reflection, stress, or the thrill of feeling desired again after years of being a wife or mom can also play a role. The key takeaway, these feelings can emerge without her consciously wanting to disrupt her life. That's why the signals are often so subtle, so carefully hidden,